There is a feeling every Manchester United fan knows. A feeling that used to live inside Old Trafford on cold European nights and impossible comeback afternoons. The feeling that no lead was safe against this club, that no game was ever truly over, that something always was coming. That feeling was built over nearly 3 decades by one man, Sir Alex Ferguson, and for a long time after he left, that feeling disappeared. But something is changing at Manchester United right now, and the man leading that change didn't just admire Sir Alex from a distance. He sat in the same dressing room, trained under the same demands, and won trophies inside the same culture. Today, we are looking at 5 things Michael Carrick is bringing back from Sir Alex Ferguson's Manchester United. Before we start, drop in the comments, what is the one thing you miss most about Sir Alex's United? We read every single comment on this channel, and we want to hear from you. Michael Carrick was never the loudest player on the pitch. He was never the flashiest, or the one who made headlines for the wrong reasons. But for those who truly understood football, Carrick was the engine, the calm voice in the middle of the storm. The player Sir Alex Ferguson once described as one of the most intelligent footballers he had ever managed. For nearly a decade, Carrick played at the heart of some of United's greatest teams. 5 Premier League titles, a Champions League, and a front-row seat to the greatest management performance English football has ever seen. He didn't watch Sir Alex from the stands. He watched from inside the dressing room, from early morning training sessions, from conversations that never made it into the newspapers. So when Carrick became a manager, the question was never whether he understood the game. It was whether he could take everything he had absorbed and rebuild something that had been broken. Early signs are very promising. Number 1. The winning standard. Sir Alex Ferguson was many things: a tactician, a motivator, a psychologist, a transfer expert. But above everything, he was a man who simply refused to accept anything less than the best. There is a story players and staff have told many times. After a big victory, United's players arrived at training the next day relaxed, smiling, feeling good about themselves. Sir Alex walked in and made them train harder that day than any other day that week. Because in his mind, a win was not a reason to relax. A win was a reason to go again. That standard, that relentless expectation, is the first thing Carrick is rebuilding at Manchester United. Think of it this way. Imagine 2 schools. In the first, teachers accept average work because it is easier to manage. In the second, the teacher looks at every student and says you are capable of more, and proves it by demanding better every single day. The second school always produces the best results. Carrick is that second teacher. Reports from the training ground suggest the atmosphere has genuinely shifted. Players are being held to a standard that hasn't been felt at this club in years. Culture cannot be purchased in the transfer window. It has to be built from the inside out. And Carrick lived inside the greatest football culture this club has ever known. Number 2. Trusting young players. Ask any football historian what Sir Alex Ferguson's greatest achievement was, and many won't say the treble. They will say the class of '92. Beckham, Scholes, Giggs, but the Nevilles. Young men who had no right to be in a Premier League first team, but Sir Alex believed in them before the world ever did. He didn't shield them from pressure. He placed them inside it and trusted them to grow. That willingness to trust young players is something Carrick carried with him from his very first management role. At Middlesbrough, he gave young players genuine starting responsibility, not token cameo appearances. Real trust, real minutes, real accountability. And they responded. At Manchester United, the same philosophy is taking shape. Kobbie Mainoo, a player previous managers failed to fully trust, is now one of the most talked about young midfielders in England. And Carrick is building around players like him without hesitation. Which current young Manchester United player do you think has the highest ceiling under Carrick? Leave your answer in the comments. We genuinely want to know who you believe in. Sir Alex understood something most managers eventually forget. You cannot buy loyalty, but you can build it by believing in someone when nobody else will. Number 3. An attacking identity. If you grew up watching Manchester United, you know what it felt like to watch them attack. It was never just about the goals. It was the way they came at opponents, relentless, purposeful, with an energy that never seemed to run out. Cantona, Cole, York, Van Nistelrooy, Rooney. Players who didn't wait for chances. They created chaos and found their way through it. Carrick's Manchester United is beginning to show that same energy going forward. The system he is building centers on high pressing, intelligent movement, and giving attacking players the freedom to be unpredictable. A great attacking team is like music with no predictable ending. The opponent thinks they know what note is coming, and then something completely unexpected arrives. Sir Alex's United had that quality more consistently than almost any side in Premier League history. And under Carrick, you can hear that melody slowly returning. Number 4. Defensive discipline. Here is something many people get wrong about Sir Alex Ferguson's teams. They think of them as purely about attack, beautiful football, goals, magic moments. But Sir Alex understood that you cannot build a dynasty on attack alone. His greatest teams were equally hard to beat. The 1999 treble-winning squad conceded only 37 league goals across the entire season. The 2008 Champions League team was one of the most defensively organized sides in all of European football. Carrick is applying that same principle today. Before you express yourself going forward, you must be completely organized going backward. The system he is installing asks every player, from the striker to the goalkeeper, to understand and own their defensive responsibility. Think of it like a building. No matter how beautiful the exterior looks, if the foundation beneath it is weak, the whole structure eventually falls. Defensive discipline is the foundation. The attacking identity is what makes it beautiful. Sir Alex understood that balance better than almost anyone, and Carrick learned it directly from him. Number 5. Squad unity and identity. This is perhaps the most important thing on this list, and the hardest to measure. Sir Alex Ferguson's greatest skill was not his tactics. It was not his transfer record. It was not even his legendary team talks. His greatest skill was his ability to take 25 different human beings, with 25 different backgrounds, personalities, and ambitions, and make them feel like one family. Players didn't just play for the badge under Sir Alex. They played for each other, for the manager who believed in them when others had doubts, for the version of themselves that Sir Alex told them they could become. That invisible unity is what separated Manchester United from everyone else for nearly 3 decades at the very top of the game. Under Carrick, the early signals are already there. The way players carry themselves in interviews has shifted. The way they speak about the club, defend each other on the pitch, and celebrate together. These are small things on the surface, but they are real. Football is played by human beings, and human beings perform best when they feel seen, valued, and connected to something bigger than themselves. Sir Alex built that at Old Trafford over 26 years. Carrick lived inside it. He absorbed it. And now he is quietly rebuilding it, one training session at a time. 5 things. 1 mission. The winning standard. Trust in young players. An attacking identity. Defensive discipline. And the unity that turns a squad into a team. These are not just football ideas. They are the principles that made Manchester United the most successful club in English football history. And right now, one of Sir Alex's most trusted players is doing everything in his power to bring them back. The journey is not finished, but the foundation is being laid. Which of these 5 things matters most for United's future? Leave your number in the comments. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Let's see what the Beyond 90 Minutes community believes. And if this kind of storytelling is what you are here for, stories that go deeper than the highlights and into the heart of the game, subscribe to Beyond 90 Minutes. New videos every week. Football told the way it deserves to be told. We will see you in the next one.